Hi guys, welcome back to my channel for this week's plan with me. This one's going to be a faster one because I just don't know. I didn't feel like talking again this week, which was fine. I was in audiobook mode and listening to books instead. Last week I was listening to The Hobbit. This week I was listening to And I Rise. And I was just in a sticker mood, and all I wanted to do was play with my stickers and not talk. Which I've been kind of in the mood that way lately anyways. It's kind of fun to just relax and not have to worry about what I'm gonna say, if it's interesting, if it's fun, whatever, if I'm actually adding to the conversation in any way, shape, or form. I've noticed that sometimes the pressure is a little bit more than I want to handle at the time. So now I can spend a little more time thinking about what I want to say instead of just trying to go off the cuff. Let's be real here, I still go off the cuff a lot because I mess up a lot, like I just did. It's all good. So, this week, let's see, I have my planner sitting next to me. It is now Sunday, so we have gone through the entire week, and the end of the video, I'll show you what I have left. Trying to organize my stuff sitting next to me so I can see my planner is so much fun when you're trying to talk at the same time and not make any noise. So the beginning of this week was uneventful. The kids didn't have school on Monday because of Labor Day, and so we just kind of had a lazy layabout, do nothing day. And then we read quite a bit. I almost finished a book, that kind of stuff. And then on Tuesday, we hung out with a friend of mine. It was nice to be able to get out and just spend some time with a friend that I haven't seen in a little bit. She's got a couple of kids and I have a couple of kids, and my kids were in school and her kids were in school. So instead of just not doing anything, I went over and we had a nice little chat. And it was nice because I haven't had kids in school, like all of them in school, in so long that I forgot what it was like. I got to go, I went to this little store called Simply Foods. It's where we get all of our specialty vegan, gluten-free stuff. And I tried making Tinatak or Tic-Tac, I don't know what you call it. It's a Guamanian Chamorro dish, and it was really good. And we made that on Tuesday night. And then on Wednesday, I had a really busy day. So I kept Caleb home from school, and I took him to a doctor's appointment on Wednesday morning, and he didn't want to go back, and so we were joking around that we asked for a doctor's note for him to be late, and she's like, "Are you gonna take him back today?" And I was like, "Well, he doesn't want to go back today," and she said, "Okay," and so she wrote him out for the entire day. So he didn't go back. And then between his appointment and Elise's appointment, we went and got my fingerprints done for the substitute teaching job that I'm trying to get. We went to the mall and had a little mother-son impromptu date, and then we came back and got Elise. She has to get her knee checked out because she popped her kneecap out of socket in May or something like that, June, and we had to take her in to get it checked on. And she said the doctor said it's doing pretty well, but she needs to behave herself and do her therapy because it's not going well. Caleb said he wanted curry that night, so we went to the store and got a few things and made him curry, which he was very excited about. And then on Thursday, I had a doctor's appointment for my skin. I went in and they put a bunch of patches. They put 65 patches on my back to kind of see if they can figure out what I'm allergic to that's on this island. I'm not sure I liked the doctor at all. She kept trying to tell me, I got the results back on Friday, and it said that I'm allergic to hair dye, which you've seen my hair is purple, nickel, and some soaps. And she's like, "Okay, well, that's what you're allergic to, so all we have to do is get you to stop taking showers." I'm like, "You have to take baths and use bottled water." And I'm like, "You've got to be kidding me, A. And B, how come it goes away when I'm not on island?" And she's like, "Well, I don't know." So I think she's a little bit... So I'm going to continue to go and get all my allergy information done from her, and then I'm going to go back to my doctor and say, "Okay, here's the info. This is what I'm allergic to. This is what I'm not allergic to. Now tell me why I'm allergic to the water on the island." because we're pretty sure it's the water because they don't let me take a shower while I'm doing all this. And so I've just been kind of cleaning the hot spots, as they said, because that's a lovely image. Thank you for that. I know, I'm sorry. And because of that, my skin is clearing up. And I'm not washing everywhere because I can't right now. And so I'm just kind of doing like a sponge bath thing, but my skin is better because I'm not saturating it with water. And that alone tells us that it's the water here. So that's to be continued. I will let you know when I know more. I finished a book on Thursday and did some more grocery running errand things. On Friday, we found out we have a typhoon coming. It'll be here on Tuesday. And so I went to the post office and sent my fingerprints out and then started prepping for the stuff that we needed to get done this week. So I got some little things from the store, but I did most of my shopping yesterday on Saturday. So on Saturday, I got up at 5:30 in the morning to get to Home Depot before they opened. And as soon as they opened, I went in and I grabbed one of their cooking stoves. They told my husband that they would have 30 of them, but they had one. So I got the only one they had on the shelf. Luckily, I was the first and only person over there at the time, so I didn't have to fight over it or anything. And then we went over to the commissary, which is our military grocery store, and they opened at 7, but I got there at 6:50 and they were already open and there was already lots of people inside. And by the time that I left, it was horrible crowded. And I actually have a video of it and I will add it on to the very end of this video so you can kind of just see what it looked like walking through there. It was a mess. But everyone was really, really nice and really calm and really easygoing. So it wasn't like scary that we were in there. It was just a lot of people and they like cleared out the shelves. And then after that, I went and got gas because I only had a half tank of gas and everyone was like, fill up. So I filled up and I was so glad I did because they ran out of gas 3 times yesterday. They ran out of unleaded, but they were able to get some more medium and premium. And yeah, I did not really want to be getting all that stuff. But what can you do? So the kids were supposed to have a hike yesterday and they weren't able to do it because everything's closing because of the typhoon. It should be like a 3-ish. If you don't know, a typhoon is basically a hurricane on the Pacific Ocean. So this is the end result. This is what everything looks like. And these are the stickers that I have left, which I will put in an envelope for somebody to win soon. And thank you for watching this, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. These are all the checkout lines right here. They're looping around.
That's funny.
These are the express lines. Oh dear God, I just want toilet paper. Excuse me. Oh.